All right, Marshall Olympia, Pastor Mark here with good news from me to you and my bearded brothers, Pastor Seth, Pastor Dave. There's some wonderful, wonderful, wonderful things that God has set up for Marshall Olympia, and I'm really excited to share it with you. You have been faithful, you've been growing, the church is healthy, and here's the first good news. We've got great leadership. We've got Pastor Seth, who loves you and is committed to you. We've got Pastor Dave as his XP, who's involved and invested as well. You got a newer pastor, Pastor Rich, and today we want to welcome Pastor John Bennett. So now you're up to 4 elders, pastors there at Mars Hill Olympia. 2 are paid, 2 are volunteer. They just love you that much. I hope that's an encouragement for you other men who are aspiring and looking toward leadership. Would encourage you to pursue that. The Bible says if anyone desires the office of overseer, it's a noble thing he desires. So guys, step on up. Gals, you feel called to leadership, deaconship, step on up. Leaders are emerging, and why might this be? It's because God has a huge future and great opportunity. We're going to need to add a second service here before the end of the year so that we can help grow that church of yours toward 800, because guess what's going to happen next year? Something you've been longing for, hoping for, praying for, waiting for. We have a church home for Mars Hill Olympia. And it's a great building. It'll provide amazing space for the kids, great space for worship on Sunday, women's midweek, student ministry, classes, trainings, other things can happen. It'll be our full-time, long-term home. And Lord willing, we'll enter that space early in January when I start the James series. We will rent that building on a rent-to-own situation, and that'll allow us to be in the new building and for you to get settled in and make it our next home. Every family needs a home, and this is a great one. And then over the course of the next year, 12 months, so think all of 2014, we'll be needing you to be generous, giving above and beyond your tithes and offerings to help get that building purchased and open. The total price for entrance is around $1 million. So it's similar to Mars Hill Tacoma, it's similar to Mars Hill Everett. The only difference is they had to raise all the money and do all the work before they could get in. You're going to be able to move in, live there, grow there, settle there, while raising the money to enjoy the home that you're currently dwelling in, this new place that God has for you. So we're super, super, super excited. Think of it this way. Think of a really great house that a young family couldn't afford. I know many of you are young families. But the owner was willing to do a lease to own, a rent to own, so that the family could move in, get all settled, and have a full year to raise their down payment so that they could purchase their family home. That's exactly the situation we have. And let me just be honest with you, it never happens like this. We have to do all of the fundraising and all of the work to move in. Here we get to move in and then grow as the family of God into the home that God has given. So lots of good things going on. The elders will have more details for you. Be in prayer, and even as you're thinking through your year-end giving and next year, start thinking, praying, planning, anticipating, what does generosity look like for us to get us into this new home. So I love you, God bless you, and I'm excited for our future together in Olympia.